name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make smoked ribs on your pit barrel cooker. Now, I've made lots of racks of ribs in my pit barrel cooker, but I'm going to try to cook them a different way this time. I usually hang them with the hooks, and I've had good results, but this time I'm going to put them on the grate and see how they compare to hanging them. So I got a beautiful couple racks of baby back ribs. I'm going to be seasoning them with the Cider BBQ Applewood Rub, and then I'm just going to add a coat of the Killer Hogs, the BBQ Rub, because I love the color of this. It gives it a nice mahogany color, which looks great on ribs. And then I bought some local Wisconsin barbecue sauce. It's Blue Ribbon competition style barbecue. So, you know what? I thought I'd try something local. It's made right here in Iron Ridge, Wisconsin. No artificial colors or flavors, and so that's what I'm trying today. So this is going to be super easy. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so I have the 2 racks of baby back ribs. I just removed the membrane. You just take a little knife, and I forgot to record it, which I should have, but you just take it and then kind of grab it with a paper towel and pull it off. The rub I'm using here is from Cider BBQ. I did try their Montreal steak seasoning on a sirloin steak. I really enjoyed it, but this they sent me a variety pack. This is called Applewood, and since I'm smoking these ribs in the pit barrel, I have some Applewood chunks. I figured this would be appropriate. And what I do like about this company, besides being made in the USA and featuring the mug of the guy that started the company, is they say they go easy on the salt, so you can use a lot of it and not be too stressed out. That's why I don't mind putting a final coat of this Killer Hogs barbecue rub on it. So anyway, you can use whatever kind of barbecue rub you want. I'm just going to sprinkle this on, kind of rub it in real good. I'm doing the backside first here, as you can obviously see. And I want these to kind of sit on the counter. I haven't fired up my chimney starter yet, because I want this meat to soak in this rub and to kind of just get all that nice, salty, sweet deliciousness of the rub kind of soak into the meat. So just like so. The only bad side about that rub, I like the bag. The packaging comes in those little like coffee bags. You get the gourmet coffee, and it's yeah, you have to pour it in another container or something to kind of sprinkle it or put it in a shaker. And I have a shaker here somewhere. I haven't unpacked it yet since moving here. I figured, you know what, I'll just use my fingers. Okay. So now, go ahead and do the other side. And I'm really curious how this is going to turn out. You know, a lot of people complain about the pit barrel, is that especially if you have big racks, these aren't particularly big, long racks, is that sometimes the ribs that are hanging closest to the fire sometimes get a little crispy. You get a little burnt marks on the end. Although it never really bothered me, because if you keep that lid closed, it's going to kind of act more like a convention type oven rather than a grill. So, all right, so here we have a seasoned on both sides. I'm going to flip them over. And now we're going to hit them up with a little bit the Killer Hogs barbecue rub. And like I said, I'm not going crazy. I just want to add this dark mahogany color to it. I think it's an excellent color, this rub, especially for ribs. Just like this. And since that other rub doesn't have a lot of salt, I'm not really concerned about over salting it. Just like so. So easy. And like I said, I'm going to go fire up the charcoal chimney starter. It should take around 20 minutes to get those coals going. In the meantime, I'm just going to let these kind of hang out right here, soak up some of that Beautiful. I'll meet you guys outside. All right, it's been around 25 minutes. I got some coals here. So you can see down in the bottom, hopefully, of the basket there. I left an opening to pour these, and I got some apple wood chunks kind of laced around. We're going to try to put these in the middle and then have them slowly burn outward and catch that wood on fire. I'm just going to put this cover on it for a minute. I'm going to go inside and get the ribs. Alright, look at these. It's been around 25 minutes. You see how that seasoning is kind of just sweated into the meat? Oh, look at this. There's still a little bit of dryness or dry rub on the top, but it'll soak in. Alright. Let's get these outside and on the pit barrel. Alright, it's been around 15 minutes. I just wanted those coals to kind of stabilize the heat. I got a handful of apple chips I'm going to put on top of the coals right now. And then I found it easier to put the ribs on the rack before placing it on here. So let me go grab those real quick. Alright, look at these beauties. Oh my goodness. Okay, gonna put them right there. Look at that. Oh, alright. Now we let the pit barrel cooker do its thing. Put those rods in there, put the cover on there. I'm gonna go inside and have a beer while we wait for these to cook. Meet you guys inside. Alright, beverage review time while we wait for those ribs to cook. I'm having a new one. I love Samuel Adams, but looks like they're getting into the IPA business. Wicked Hazy Juicy New England IPA, 6.8% alcohol. He said it's bursting with fresh fruit, orange, mango, and pineapple. Alright, so that's what I'm having. And this is my daughter, Ava Grace, and my son, Kyle.
Hi.
My daughter is having, we found a new fruit smoothie from Bolthouse Farms.
Bolthouse Farms.
Mango pineapple colada. Where's Bolthouse Farms made?
Bakersfield.
Do you know?
My aunt lives there.
Who?
Aunt Britt.
Oh, Aunt Britt. Okay, well there you go. Bolthouse Farms Mango Pineapple Colada.
It's made on Earth.
Creamy tropical taste. Okay, and last but not least, Kyle. He's an old root beer connoisseur. He's going to try Oak Creek barrel-aged sodas. Barrel-aged root beer made with 100% real sugar because he needs nothing more than, oh, it's 0 proof, but he needs nothing more than lots of sugar.
Can we put some extra sugar?
All right, so that's what the family's having.
Make sure mine doesn't have too much sugar.
It probably does.
What? 25 grams of sugar?
Don't tell Mom that.
Total sugar.
All right, are you okay to pour? There. Let's get Ava Grace.
Don't look at serving size.
Surfing? What?
Be careful it doesn't foam over, Kyle. All right, Ava Grace. Ooh, this is thick. Oh, I bet you're gonna like this.
It is thick. I think I am. Ooh, it smells awesome. It said it has a little tropical taste to it.
All right.
It's mango pineapple colada.
Yeah.
Did you tell them the flavor?
Yes, I did. I showed it on camera.
I don't remember.
You were looking at your brother. All right.
Being funny.
This looks good.
Looking at your brother.
Wow, Samuel Adams. They're kicking up their game here. Let's see. All right.
Ooh, it smells interesting.
Does it? Good. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Cheers. Come on, cheers to each other. And then who else do we cheers?
Cheers.
And who else do we cheers?
The dog.
The viewers.
The viewers. Cheers to our viewers.
The dog.
We appreciate you watching the video. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I like this. Okay. One of the things with IPA beers, is that they're very hoppy, and if they're not balanced out with some kind of fruity flavors in it, it can get it real bitter, and I don't like that. A little strong, a little bitter, but this has a really nice balance. You can taste the hops initially, but then here comes the fruit to kind of mellow it out. I really like this. This is good. Okay, Ava Grace, don't drink it all. Stop. All right, look at the camera and tell them what you think.
It is awesome.
You say that about every drink.
Really? I don't know what else to say.
Is
You
it
don't know
awesome?
what else to say? Does it have a creamy tropical taste?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read what it has in it to the viewers? 2/3 of,
Coconut.
3/4 of,
Cup of pineapple.
1/3 cup of,
Cup of mango.
and then 1/3 cup of.
Banana.
There you go. All right, now on to Kyle. What do you think, Kyle?
This tastes really caramely, surprisingly.
Really? Well, it's barrel aged, so they must age it in a barrel.
Whatever
So
they
that
did,
adds-
this is good. I'd give it a try.
All right. Well, there you go. I think we all got 3 winners today. I've been craving ribs for a while, so I'm so looking forward to this. I'm just going to go kick out, but
Guys,
pit barrel,
this is
enjoy a beer or two, and we'll check on them in around an hour.
This is another good drink for at a park.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys. I'm going to show you how to make a little bit of a spritz that we're going to put on these ribs to keep them moist. Normally, I don't apply anything when I'm hanging them, but since they're on the grate, I think they might dry out on the top. So I got 1/3 cup of regular old water, and I'm going to add to that another 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. Okay, just like so. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this Killer Hogs BBQ Rub in there. This has got a little heat to it, so I'm just trying to add a little bit of flavor to that liquid that we're going to spray the ribs with to keep them moist. Now I'm just going to stir that up a little bit. And just don't need a whole lot. Probably only going to be applying it 2 or 3 times. And then get one of these inexpensive bottles. Living in Wisconsin, Monica just picked this up this afternoon because I can't locate my other bottles that I had in California at the Farm and Fleet down the street. If you don't live in Wisconsin, you don't know what it is, but basically it's got everything. Everything you can imagine, from hunting, fishing, farming. Whoops. All right, good enough. All right, shake it up real good. And we'll have this when we check on the ribs in a little bit. Give it a good shake. All right, guys, we'll meet you outside. Check on those ribs. All right, it's been just over an hour. Let's take a look at these things. I put a temperature thing in here. It's around 275, so I'm gonna leave the lid off for a second, but I'm gonna spritz it now. All right, this is looking good. I'm gonna leave it cracked like this since it was only, temperature was a little lower than I'd like. Since I'm sitting close by, I'm gonna let it sit like this for maybe 10 minutes, get the temperature up, and then I'll come up and seal the lid. We'll be back later. All right, so this is the sauce I'm using, Blue Ribbon Competition Style Barbecue. So let's let me remove one of these runners. All right, I think I'm gonna sauce this one over here. Let me just do this here. I'm just gonna pour some on top. We'll just brush it in. Just brush it in. Oh yeah. We'll let this caramelize. There we go. We'll be back. All right, here we are. Look at this, man. Oh, they look awesome. Let me slice these up. We'll give them a sample in just a second. Man, they look good. All right, man. I'm just gonna. Let me see. Ooh. Let me just cut into some of these here so we can take a look what we're dealing with. All right, here we are. Look at this. No sauce on the first one here and sauce on the second one. Wow. We'll be back to sample this in just a second. Man, it looks good. All right, welcome back. I'm here with my wife, Monica. So
Hi.
I didn't put any sauce on these, and this has a sauce.
This smells amazing. It was so hard to like.
Okay, here. Try
Hey,
this one.
it was hard for like when we were out there and you were like smoking it and to smell it and have to wait. It's really good. Really good.
So this, no sauce.
No sauce. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh my goodness.
Very
I was
sweet.
giving him a hard time. I'm like, sauce it all. Because I don't like the idea of dry ribs. This is really good. It's salty sweet. It's not too sweet. It's not too salty. Wow.
No, it tastes good, man.
And there's a good smoke ring on there.
Yeah.
Really good smoke ring.
Okay, you ready? I'm not either. Hang on.
Okay, I'll come back to it. For their sake. Because they're probably...
No.
It's really good.
I'll edit the video.
Okay.
Wow. We're on that seasoning? Wow.
Good.
Very good.
I'm glad you didn't add. I'm glad you didn't add the other stuff.
Ooh.
Remember?
What?
You wanted to add like wrap it in foil and add stuff.
Oh yeah. I was
No, this is
thinking-
good.
I was debating doing Texas Crunch where you wrap the ribs with some brown sugar and butter and barbecue sauce.
But I thought it might be
liquid.
a little. I thought it might be a little much.
But I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let it ride out on the pit barrel, and you know what? The
Really
pit barrel never disappoints. You don't really need to do that step, in my opinion. And this is the first time I've done it on the rack, and I really think it came out just as good as hanging them. I mean, I
So
can't tell the
good.
difference. Look at the smoke
We don't want a
on
lot-
this thing, man.
We don't want a lot of sugar in it, so we were looking and we were this.
Look, hey, hang on. I got some of the barbecue sauce right here. Look, hey, bring it over here. Let me paint a little.
Well, wait.
bring
If you
it
thought
on.
it was sweet though, you might not want to.
Well,
Okay.
we gotta do the
Okay,
comparison.
just do one side. I don't want the
Yeah,
whole.
no, one side.
No,
We're
okay,
just
that's
doing a
good.
comparison.
That's it.
That's all I'm
Oh,
doing.
that's a lot though.
No, let's
Look
see.
at that. Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right, blue ribbon competition style barbecue.
They had different flavors, but we wanted to go with the basic.
Yeah.
And I have to say
And
that's the
who doesn't
closest,
want to have a competition style barbecue?
right?
I mean, really.
But that's the
Good name.
closest. That's the closest I think we found to Chris and Pitts.
Man, the pit barrel never disappoints. This is the first time not hanging the ribs, and I have to say I'm really impressed. Yeah, wow, this is good.
It's really good.
As
Eat your
al-
heart out, YouTube.
As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. And thanks for stopping by. You got a pit barrel. Try this, man.
Good stuff. Oh yeah.